Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The first of 3 on this Thanksgiving. Glad to have you along on this holiday. And we begin right here in the Motor City. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. Play action, it's Ritter. That's going to be intercepted. The linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Third and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry now for Khalil Herbert. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Ritter. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions.
The motion man is Raymond. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode. And let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. And he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now Ritter on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect...
And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Off the fake, here's Ritter. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Now a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen in motion. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one caught at the 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Here's a designed run. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That his 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A hit, and he has lost the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point.
And he will score. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. a third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The motion man is Raymond. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That'll be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. And he'll take it on in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action, Ritter. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Williams. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the option, it's Swift. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Carlos Santos on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's the turnover on downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This brought in out past the 20. Now on the return, he has lost the football.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you that
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now they're...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
3rd and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's what... And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Here's the Lions punt team now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Pass pulled in by Herbert. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Moore going in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
That's caught. It's the tight end from Madden. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. Allen in motion. Give up the middle with Swift. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
And this ball incomplete on third down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Raymond going to return it. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. They'll throw on first down with Ritter. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly, because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Swift. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions.
And he's in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Will be brought down inside the 25. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. They'll run. It's Swift. He's to the 10. And he will score again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears stretch things out even further. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. A run here with Smith. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A play fake. Now Williams. To the left side. He's got Komet. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We're on to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And Swift loses the football. The Lions have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give them a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Goff. Off he goes.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. Was that time, and the defense made it pay.
Slot man in motion left. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
On the stop. A gain of 15. And the Bears first down.
Now Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On the give, here's Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On second down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
On the give, it's Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Moore going in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That one taken in. Heenan, Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man is Raymond. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move.
And more of the same. Another interception.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up.